Hello folks, this is Steve AB for you. I was on my other computer on slashdot.org and I saw an article. Here it is. I can't enlarge it. FireFox 136. My FireFox, which I'm using to read this, is 135.0.1. FireFox 136 will be the next version of this, released with vertical tabs and also official ARM64 Linux binaries. We're down to the vertical tabs part. Mozilla published today the final build of FireFox 136 open source web browser for all supported platforms, So it's time to take a look at the new features and changes. Highlights of the FireFox 136 include official line, a new HTTP first behavior for upgrading pages to upload. It's available in. Here is a list of the general features available in this release, and the top is vertical tabs layout. Next item, new browser layout section. PNG copy support. Oh, that's good. I don't know what HTTPS first behavior is. I'd have to look it up. I'm interested in the vertical tabs. Now, what is this? So I went to the triple lines over there, and then I ended up with About FireFox, and when you do that, it automatically looks to see if there's an update. And it downloaded it. Now I'm on 135.01, which was updated just 4 days ago. And it automatically downloaded the 136, and it's saying restart to update FireFox if I click here. And I'm doing all this in case some of you don't know what this is. Now, yeah, I got another browser in back. See, I told you, I thought it was on the other machine. I was reading it here in Chrome. Now this is going to be there to hide my desktop. So we tell it to start the update. We're actually looking at the Chrome browser. Now it's restarting. FireFox is restarting. Watch while you work with everything is an advertisement. And now on this, I do this and I say help about FireFox. FireFox is up to date 136.0, and it seemed to update in a different way and faster. Now, is this supposed to be a So I'm going to go here, where are the vertical tabs? All right, it just looks regular. New tab, new window, new private. Settings. FireFox Labs, more from Mozilla. Custom URLs used with shortcuts, weather, recent activity, I don't see anything. FireFox support. FireFox options, preferences, and settings. Last updated search. All right, now I'm going to say vertical tabs. I misspelled it. Vertical tabs. 52 results for vertical tabs for FireFox. How to use the site vertical tabs and top row. Here's somebody, a comment. I'm exploring. Avoid support scams. We never ask you to call or text a phone number or share personal information. 2 replies to this, whatever this is. 11, 16, 20. It's not up to date. FireFox 136 vertical tabs. How to use the sidebar to access tools and vertical tabs. Last updated 8 hours ago. 50% of users voted this helpful. The FireFox sidebar lets you quickly access multiple tools in one click without leaving your main view. Okay, that's right, you saw it. Including AI chatbot, bookmarks, tabs from your starting with FireFox 136, so you can read it. You can also try out a new feature in the sidebar, vertical tabs. If you turn on vertical tabs, your pinned and open tabs will appear in the sidebar instead of along the top of the browser. Early testers reported feeling more organized after using the vertical tabs. Enable the updated sidebar. Click on the menu triple horizontal line button and select Settings. FireFox Settings menu will open. Scroll down to Browser Layout section and select Show Sidebar. I know how to do that. It's Browser Layout, Show Sidebar. Now, after you Browser Layout, click on Show Sidebar, we kind of looked at that. After you enable the FireFox sidebar, a sidebar button is added to your toolbar. The sidebar with shortcuts to tools is shown on the left. You can move it to the... Why do they have that fuzzed out? You can also adjust the width of the sidebar panels and vertical tags by driving. I can see this was badly written. badly written in the last minute just before they did the upload of the new update. Turn on vertical tabs. Right-click on the toolbar or the tab strip. Turn on vertical tabs from the menu. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start another FireFox, which is, okay? Settings. I'm following what I think were the instructions. Browser layout. Here's something new, or the way it was. Quickly access bookmarks, tabs from your phone, ... All right. I enabled browser layout. Now what did it do? Let's see what the instructions were. This is all screwed up. I thought I was reading an article. Okay. Browser layout. After you enable the FireFox sidebar, a sidebar button is added to your toolbar. I'm not seeing it. I have no idea what they're talking about. They're talking to themselves. Why do they have that? Oh, it's over here. Open history. Other device, tabs from other devices. Or open AI chat. I'm not interested. Oh, there it is. There it is. So if you click that, you get this thing. Oh, you get the vertical sidebar right here. There it is. Oh, it's just incredible. Oh, oh, you see now, I enlarged everything. This thing here is right up there. That's the new special thing. To hide and bring the sidebar back into view, click on the sidebar button in the toolbar. You can also adjust the width of the sidebar panels and vertical tabs by dragging. So they blurred out the stuff in the middle to say it's not there, and then what they're saying is that you can put stuff in here. So let me see if I do something like, no, that's not what they're talking about. And it does, I'm right clicking and it doesn't have any menu thing. So what is this? Open history. Ah! Now wait a minute. Oh, that's it. While you're looking at the actual thing you were viewing, now that's over there. Oh, this is the big whoopee-doo. This is the big whoopee-doo. You can add things. So I don't know what things you can add, but supposedly you can add actions on here in the vertical sidebar while you're looking at your main page, and you can do things with them instead of having to go over there to this thing and try to find it in. Oh, well, let me try. All right, I turned the history off. No, wait a minute. Let me try something. Bookmarks. Well, how do I drag it? I can't drag it over there. And if I right click, I don't get anything. I have no idea what these people are up to. I have absolutely no idea what these people are up to. I don't see what this is all about. And they sure didn't explain it very well at the beginning. It's only for the big insiders, the 1% that's been following all the techo stuff, and they're the leading edge. And if you think if I've got that wrong, when we looked at the help article, where's that help article? Did we lose it? Okay, I did the search. Hang on. I go to help. No, not help. I go to settings and I use the search specifically and it says, sorry, no results for FireFox. So I have to go to FireFox. Well, what did I get before? No important notice, we're experiencing email notification issues. FireFox desktop for enterprise. How did I find it before? This is all BS. Why didn't they let me ask the question? Now, a moment ago, if I vertical tab, now I go FireFox 136. FireFox is, there we go. Now I'm real. Do you see what I'm doing? Back at whatever the other mode of the search was a moment ago, they said, there ain't nothing for that. Get rid of that FireFox 136. Now I put it in, and it brings us back to the original article. And I'm going to end with this. Use the sidebar to access tools and vertical tabs. And we jump to the article. Updated 8 hours ago, 50% of users voted this helpful. And I want to vote too. So here's the article. Was this article helpful? I'm going to get it up off my head. And the answer is no. Article's inaccurate, article's confusing, missing, unclear, unhelpful visuals, article didn't provide the information. Click Other, All right, it doesn't open thing, so I'll change it. Articles confusing. Got it? I'm leaving it as article confusing to this asshole who's a retired software engineer and who began programming computers in 1983 and who was on the internet before there was a web and from the very beginning of the web, and worked professionally with a headline product to get major corporations in their first attempt to get on the web when the web finally started to become something in the early 2000s. These people just talk to themselves. They sit in the little corner and they chimp each other. They're just so happy with all their bright ideas. Steve A. before you. Oh, wait a minute. Salaries of Mozilla execs. A nonprofit with one mission, defend the free something. 600 and employee participants, 800. Mitchell Baker, CEO President. Now this place, all right, I did that. I'm killing them. Do you see what they did? This website, they won't let me actually. You're learning about the web. Okay, so we're going to use the AI overview. Now let me try it again. Let's see if they kill me again. With that name, I'm wondering. The average Mozilla executive compensation is $213,754 a year. So that means the president, the CEO makes at least that. Now keep that in mind. Do I think that's a ridiculously high salary? Oh, here we go. The average executive Mozilla executive composition is $213,745. The median is at Mozilla, the most compensated executive makes $427,000 annually. So that would be the president, the head of it. And they're taking it from the site that I was at. I'm doing something. See, my mind wanders. No results for people disturbed. Look what it says. These are results for, AI overview. Some people may be disturbed by the high salary of Mozilla. It's not a very good search. I thought I read Mitchell Baker, she. Mitchell Baker. Title, former chairwoman of Mozilla Foundation, former CEO of Mozilla Corporation. After facing difficulties under her leadership, Mozilla announced her departure on February 19th, 2025. Now, do you see why my mind wanders? If we hadn't looked at the Wikipedia, she received a BA in Chinese Studies at the University of California, Berkeley. Now, saying Berkeley is automatically, ooh. Achieving a certificate of distinction, she received her JD, Doctor of Law, at the University of California, Berkeley. In '87, admitted to California State Bar. Worked as a corporate intellectual property associate. Then worked for Sun Microsystems as an associate general counsel. And then Netscape Communications Corp and Mozilla Org. In '94, she was hired as one of the first employees of the legal department of Netscape. You don't know why they say Netscape, do you? Remember, I was on it at the beginning. I have a CD over there with the second Netscape browser. Now, I'm going to tell you that the guy who wrote that is a big multi-billionaire and a big influence in the IT industry and opinion. He doesn't have quite as much money as Musk, but he's in the same category here, and the money. Intellectual property protection. In 2002, employed by Mozilla Foundation. She was instrumental in the creation of Mozilla Foundation, an independent nonprofit. 2003, as America Online shut down and the Netscape browser division was to dramatically scale back. It doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so the point is she was in from the beginning. In 2018, her salary was $2.5 million. She became the CEO. The salary was more than $3 million, 21 to $5 million, and again $7 million in 2022. It just keeps going up. But you know what? The market share wasn't up that significantly. There's approximately 250 people working at Mozilla Corporation. In August 2020, Mozilla Corporation laid off approximately 250 employees due to shrinking revenues. After laying off approximately 70 in January 2020, Baker stated this was due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite revenue rising to record highs in 2019, market share shrinking. In February 8th, 2024, Mozilla announced that Baker would be stepping down as CEO to, quote, focus on AI and internet safety. Going on to bigger things. As chair of the Mozilla Foundation. So they're kicking her off as the CEO, but she'll be the chair of the Mozilla Foundation. A year later on February 19th, that was last year. A year later on February 19, 2025, Mozilla announced her departure from her role as chair and member of the board. Why would anything like that happen? Work it out for yourself. And if you don't quite understand why I went this way, just go back and review me. How many years experience do I have with the internet and the web and all that stuff starting in 1983? How many years was that? If I've been at this for more than 40 years, I'm not an asshole. This is why they're in trouble. You saw it here. I'm not picking on them. All I did was try to figure out what this big new thing was. Get rid of all of them. They all talk to themselves and think they're God's walking on earth. Let's get some plain-speaking people down to earth. They walk the streets. And put them in charge. Steve A. before you, just having fun, letting his mind wander and brainstorming a little bit. You know, things just happen. Right here, that's what, oh, she's gone. Things just happen. Saying see you 73.